What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So, Tennocon was today, Tennocon 2023, and man, most of the stream was pretty boring, but those last 45 minutes were action-packed. We got two big updates coming this year. We got a new crazy update slated for next year. Also, cross-save information, and a ton of other stuff. So we'll be going over all the important stuff from Tennocon today, but we will not be discussing WARFRAME, which was shown quite extensively, actually. I might have another video on WARFRAME next week, and I'll also have a video on the new heirloom, extremely expensive skin bundles, probably on Monday or Tuesday, because there's definitely some things that need to be said about those bundles. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure you're subbed to the channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads. Also, this was reacted to all live on stream, so go check out the live stream out as well if you haven't already. Really appreciate everyone that was hanging out today for that really awesome stream. Alright, so let's start getting into it. I'm going to show you this stuff in the order of when you should expect it to release, okay? So the first couple things I'm showing you are the most close things to release. The latest things I'll show you is the furthest away. Alright, so let's start off. In October, we're going to get an update called Abyss of the Goth. The Goth is the new frame, and she has no face. Basically, looks like the Omega LOL emote from Twitch. So this will be in October, and this is what you can expect in the Abyss of the Goth update in October. So the new Warframe is going to have a signature Blade and Whip weapon. There will be new Nabaris lore and a new dojo room. I'm guessing the dojo rooms are going to build the Goth. There will be the Hydroid rework in October. He will get a new ability. We didn't get too many details on the rework from Pablo, but for the most part, he'll be streamlining how Hydroid plays, trying to make it a lot better, and he'll have an entirely new ability. So one of those abilities must have been so bad he had to replace it. So that's a good sign. Additionally, we're going to companion rework in October, and what that will involve is no more permadeath for companions. Your companion will basically, when it loses its health, it will fall down and you can revive it no matter what. Companions will be able to come back from the dead no matter what. Panzerwolfila, think of that similar for every companion. So we'll get the exact details on it when it comes out, but very good right here. That means Kubrows are back on the menu. That sounded kind of wrong. That means that Sentinels are not going to be as flimsy. Like, they'll still die, but they'll come back to life, so that's great. And things of that nature. I wonder if they're going to do some ability changes to some of those companions as well. Also in this October update, they will be doing full auto melee setting. So the way that Pablo explained it is you just basically hold down the melee button and you swing the melee as fast as possible. You don't need to like mash the button like crazy. It's an accessibility option for not hurting your fingers. So I'm saying, hey Pablo, great idea on the full auto melee. Can we get a full auto setting for guns too? Because it's very annoying to use a semi-auto gun in this game for long endurance runs. And additionally, in the October update, there will be some grind reductions. You'll get more focus from focus orbs and things of that nature. Alright, so that's the things in the October Abyss of the Goth update. We're also getting, well, here's the concept art of the Goth. We're getting Grendel Prime in October as well. Yes, they have skipped over Gauss for now, and we have Grendel Prime as our next Prime Warframe, with the weapons of Grendel Prime being the Xylock Prime, and Grendel's signature weapon, or signature sword, the Masseter Prime. And here is Grendel's special Prime Syandana. So yeah, Grendel got a pretty nice rework like last year or whatever. He's a very powerful frame now, so that's good. Appearance-wise, kind of like whatever, he just looks like Grendel to me. But yeah, that belly will definitely open as he has a gigantic maw stomach. So there you go. Xylock Prime, now remember this does have an Incarnon, so they'll have bust stats, and that will be nice, but the ribbons will be a lot lower. So I feel like the Xylock normal with an Incarnon might do better slash procs, but we'll have to see. Especially if you're involving a ribbon. Moving on. We have Cross Save coming out this year. Now, there will be a second update this year, not the October update. There will be an update later in the year, I'm guessing December or like late November, and that's when I'm expecting this Cross Save to get added, okay? They are confirming it will be this year. We don't know details on it, but I'm assuming you'll be able to bring your account on any platform. They really were a little bit light on the details for Cross Save today, in my opinion. I feel like we could have definitely used more information than they gave us. But yeah, this is what we got. They gave no information on account merges. They gave no information on like cross-platform trading. They just said cross-save is on the way, and they also said something that we already knew, the features of it will roll out over time. So that's probably why they didn't talk about cross-trade, is because that's one of the features they're going to slowly add in. So expect the first feature to be like, okay, you can bring your PC account to your Xbox or whatever, and vice versa. Don't expect cross-platform clans, friends list, and things of that nature until a later date. That's at least my assumption. They were, like I said, they're very light on the details for cross-save today. That was one of the biggest disappointments of today, is how little details they provided. But yeah, it is coming out this year, according to them, along with 2 other big updates. Speaking of big updates, we got this update called the Whispers in the Wall. I'm actually going to show you some gameplay of this. It is a new enemy faction and new tile set on Deimos. Our speculation of there being a raid in the basement of Deimos was pretty close. But it's not exactly a raid. It's a new tile set and a new enemy faction called the Murmurs. These enemies will be a combination of like abandoned necromechs and abandoned robots. Also, like, void monsters used by the Man in the Wall to make amalgamations of, like, flesh and stone. So, very cool. This tile set is definitely one of the coolest tile sets I've seen in this game, and there will be a story quest tied to this as well. So, I'm not going to try to spoil this all for you, but let's just say there is a new tile set with new enemy types, so you're basically fighting against necromechs and robot dogs. And this tile will... I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. Like, there seems like there's lots of hidden secrets in here. And as you go deeper into this tile, the environment will transform as it gets like more volatile as you go in. There's also a special magical spell book item. This will be a secondary weapon. You will cast magical spells. So if you have the Wisp witch skin, the Wisp coven skin like I have, you can be an actual spellcaster with the witch hat and all that. So very cool. It's a new weapon type called a Grimoire. And here's the new Necromech enemy faction we'll be fighting underneath Deimos. Now this is all going to tie into some big lore and story things going forward. Actually, they're kind of like breaking the fourth wall a little bit. They're tying this into one of their old games called Dark Sector. If you don't know what Dark Sector is, it's okay. I don't really know what it is very well either. But basically, they're trying to tie the lore of a very old DE game into the WARFRAME game. And they're using the Man in the Wall, the Chaos God, to kind of like tie it together to some extent. So, as you can see, this tile set is beautiful. Probably one of the best tile sets in the game easily. And it gets even more crazy, guys. As you go deeper in here... there's going to be the walls transforming right here. As you walk in here, it looks all unassuming. Watch your step because the walls are about to fly away. The Man in the Wall is changing the environment as you walk through it. And there's new enemy factions, new enemy monsters. Right here we have a new boss called the Fragmented Tide. And it will become the Fragmented one after you complete the first phase. So lots of interesting and cool stuff here with the Whispers in the Wall update, which will probably be in like December. But we don't actually know anything about like what kind of loot we'll be getting. So I'm expecting arcanes, new incarnons, those standard things that we get from loot. It's looking like a beautiful tile set, and it's a great environment for a raid. They didn't really say the word raid during stream at all, but the way I'm looking at this is definitely some setup in the right direction of the types of updates I can really be hyped for in Warframe. Massive new tile sets with unique enemies, unique designs. This looks like an area we've never been to in Warframe before. It looks like a completely unique area, and I love that. And everyone in chat was loving this too, so I'm looking forward to this a lot. And this will all tie into something that's going deeper into the lore. They're trying to tie this into Dark Sector. Massive spoilers right here. This character right here looks just like Excalibur. Now, it is not Hayden Tenno from what we can understand. Hayden Tenno is the name of the character from Dark Sector. This character's name is Arthur. It's speculated to be a reference to Excalibur and the King Arthur pulling the sword from the stone. That's what's speculated right now. We don't know for a fact. But yeah, this is an update called Warframe 1999. And this will be in 2024. It's very, very different, guys. You can see like they're in like a subway station right now, and the Man in the Wall is multi-dimensional, it seems, as the Man in the Wall is in this story quest. I'm going to show you this. So this guy looks just like Excal besides the helmet. And here's there will be a new Kavat type as well. But right here, this is a big lore drop. That is the Man in the Wall. In another dimension. Very epic, very epic. So, I actually am not an entire lore expert. And it's believed, or it's speculated rather, that this update right here, Warframe 1999, is a reference to Y2K. Which, if you don't know what this is, it was basically when 1999 went to the year 2000. Everyone was scared that the clocks would like release nuclear missiles or something, and the entire world would end. This is set on December 31st, 1999 at like 11:55 p.m. This is supposed to be when it became the year 2000. I don't know what they're trying to go for on this, but yes, this is going to be the new update in Warframe next year. So you can keep an eye out for that. Warframe 1999 coming out next year. And that's going to be basically all the stuff they showed on the dev stream, guys. We've got a couple deluxe skins as well. We got Sevagoth Deluxe. Not sure when the release window for this one will be. It's aquatic themed. And we've also got the Jellyfish Yoreli Deluxe skin as well. And besides that, it was not really a ton of new things. They just showed us a ton of Soulframe gameplay. I'll probably have a video discussing Soulframe gameplay later in the week because as a Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Remnant player, I kind of had some problems with it, and I just wanted to air those out because they're still working on the game. And also, those deluxe skin bundles. They've released some deluxe skin bundles during the stream today, and they are $90 for 2 deluxe skins as far as I'm concerned. So I'll discuss that on Monday probably. But yeah, a lot of players are kind of viewing it as like, wow, why does it have to be $90? So I'd say overall, we're getting a new enemy faction in Warframe, and we're getting a new tile set. And we're getting cross-save and another new update. We're getting 2 big updates for the last 3 months of the year, and we're getting cross-save. And another big update next year, probably. So I'm looking at this in a very, very positive light after Tennocon. I think this is one of the best Tennocon reveals at the end ever. Now, it wasn't exactly like, it wasn't the most... Actually, I don't know if I would call it groundbreaking or not. It's just a new tile set, some new enemies. I like the direction they're going in, though. The environments that they're showing in this new tile set, I just love those environments. Like, it looks so good. And I'm interested in what they're going to do with the Man on the Wall going forward, as that's a very cool character. I just don't know what his purpose is or what he's doing. He's very, very evil looking, though. And I'm looking forward to this new tile set, Underground. It's a second tile set on Deimos. So yeah, we're going to have 2 tile sets on Deimos. This will be in the basement of Deimos, basically. So let me know how you guys felt about the Tennocon in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your opinions. It seems like a lot of people from chat were kind of mixed. Like, okay, I don't know what I just saw, but I liked what I saw with that Warframe 1999. I think it was a unanimous, like, oh my gosh, this new tile set looks great. There was pretty much no one complaining about the tile set. It looks really, really good. I see no problem with this tile set. I would like a raid. I think this would be a great environment for like a raid or a dungeon, but, baby steps. There was also no reference or no mention at all of infested liches. So I guess the dev that said that on stream was mistaken, or they're waiting on infested liches until like a later update. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I appreciate all support. Thanks again for everyone that hung out on stream with me. It was a great stream, and I really, really had a fun time with you guys. So I'll be live with the weekly reset tomorrow and a rant video on the skin bundles on Monday. So I'll see you guys next time. Appreciate the support. Take it easy. Peace.